Oh, I should probably pull up the file. I don't want to sit down and spend an afternoon writing paperwork shit for... Oh, fine, it's money. Sure, fine. Maybe I should stop complaining. Seems brighter. Because I have been here before. That seems brighter. Did you not get a beverage? You could go get a beverage. You could have gone and gotten a beverage.
It's okay. I'm good.
Right.
I feel good.
Right. That's true. Well, they wanted to go to get a Red Bull. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
What the fuck? Oh, that's not good.
Do I have Eric yet?
Yes, I'm here, Jesse.
Went very old school with printing it out. Say you're older, but say you're an old man, but
RX Beats.
Eric, let's hear a little bit of you here, shall we?
Yes. Hello, my name is Eric. I'm performing a prompt.
Sounds good.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Is that good? Well, turn on the we're happy with the world energy. Money. You can hear me, right? Nobody has responded to anything I've said. Okay. Okay, great.
RX Beats.
Yeah. I hope you had a good time with this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Daddy needs. And it's good that everyone universally is still like visibly grossed out anytime I refer to myself as Daddy. That's good. That's good. Does it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a guac daddy. It's green and chunky. No.
It is in fact worse when you say it.
Yeah. Oh, just what I said then? All right.
I said worse.
That's fair. Frankie, let's roll.
Okay. Here I am. You need me to keep going? Okay. Just filibuster away. I can do that.
RX Beats.
Oh? Okay.
hi. This is me. This is my voice. You need me louder? There we go.
Don't need you ladder. I need
Oh, got it. So I just stayed normal. Okay.
just whatever it's gonna
Oh god, that's such a me thing. I'm gonna change myself.
All right. There's that. There's the pre-show screen, which we need to update. Well, yeah. I mean, it's a me thing if I have time, but it's also because, what is this, 10 years, it says, I think? This is going to be 13 soon, and look at the success! Oh, yeah. Spelling, too. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. No. That's... Oh, well, nice. I'm over here. No, sorry. I engaged you, and then I'm just... Yeah, that's good. Shh. No. What a dick. Oh, no wonder. No, thank you. You threw a lot of stuff. Well, I don't. Well, hi.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Folk. Eric.
Yow!
What's the cue on your? I was gonna ask. What? Just like when I intro your reorganization, do I just not intro you? But how do I cue your bit?
Just, I'll say, I'll say something.
Perfect.
And then I will tell, hey, Jesse.
Uh-huh.
I'll say these words. Jesse, I gave you an MP3. So say the words, say the intro that I told you, and then play the MP3.
Perfect. Yeah. Super smooth. Finally integrated.
What's not about that?
No, that's fine.
What is not smooth about that?
It's great.
All right.
Eric, tell Molly to use her data. You both can't be on the Wi-Fi. How do we not know this by now?
It's got some real Zordon vibes right now.
Well, yeah.
Just kind of voice.
I just worry about the choppiness of your high-grade internet, Eric.
Is it really cutting out? Maybe I should switch to Molly's computer.
You're fine. I just want to get ahead of it. I know we've had issues in the past. And you were very thoughtful to record, I assume, a song this time rather than trying to do it through a Zoom connection, which has always unfortunately undermined your fine quality musical craftsmanship.
Yes. That's why. Also, I learned how to master recently, which is pretty exciting stuff.
All right. Well, looking forward to it. Also looking forward to that internet just cutting out. All right. Enough of that. Let's enjoy each other's...
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, see.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Have we been live?
Technically, this is one of the cute little perks of this.
We're Twitch live right now.
We are.
It's happening.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Normally, it's a little more entertaining. In our
I blame myself.
our multiple pre-shows, but this one I was a little behind on getting stuff set. Why is the camera so weird? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is an audio format. This is still a podcast, even though I don't edit them and upload them anymore. That's not
Is that true?
largely true.
So people only get this through Twitch
Uh,
and YouTube.
The last 17 of them, yes.
Wow.
I'm a little behind.
You don't sell that. I don't think people know that they're watching something that's only happening there.
Well, you need to be here to help me understand how to promote my own thing, because I don't get it. So,
Guys, what you're watching right now will only exist tonight.
for a couple months.
Yeah, and it's gonna
This is practically a Patreon exclusive. Everything's fine. Daddy's fine.
I feel like you need a massage therapist on call. Here. You should just call it massage daddy. No, that's terrible.
Yeah. It might be, knowing how hard a time I would probably have accepting a massage. I don't want to subject anyone to to getting all knuckle deep in this. No, that's not.
You're making me curious what's underneath there now. You're like, I don't want to subject anybody. I'm like, what's
Well,
happening underneath that jacket?
It's one's own personal issues. No, everything's fine. Good to have you. Welcome back, Paul.
I'm glad to be here. That's great.
I'm glad. I'm glad. This is gonna sound negative, but since you're here again, that means it's not negative. So retroactively, I'm glad to see prepared material this time. It wasn't clear. It wasn't clear.
I will be honest.
I don't think I made it clear.
Okay, I have worked on this probably for Well, you know what? I'm not going to put time on it
No.
until people hear it. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, really?
Oh,
It took
that
him
much?
that long for
Wow.
that crap?" Ooh. Yeah.
He admitted to that? No, I sometimes I don't make it clear enough that it's a bit of a homework show, and that's on me. It's not on you. It's on me.
Yeah, I showed up and said, "Teacher, is this fine?" And you're like, fail.
You know what? It was good enough though to elicit a second opportunity.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Thanks for the chance.
Because there's a list
Thanks for my redemption arc.
of people that didn't get that. There's a list. I've got a spreadsheet. It's true. We'll show it to no one. Well,
But you're releasing that on Patreon.
Oh.
At the $10 level?
you know, maybe like once a month I'll reveal like someone's ranking on my.
Oh, you're going to drop a name? That's nice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We've had almost 200 people do this gosh darn show over the years. Some of them a little greedy, like Jacqueline and Tyler, and you're getting up there too, with the 45s, almost 50 episodes piece. You might be like 35
I'm on
to 40
30
or something like that.
39 is tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure?
Well, because
Are
I
you sure?
count mine as I do them, and so I'm at 39.
Well, let's see.
Like on a
who's-
prison wall.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just carve them onto the wall.
as you should.
I have a poster of Raquel Welch. There we go.
Just because at this point I've got it in front of me. Let's see. We'll see if your numbers are the same as mine. This is literally the show. It's not.
My wall is very easy to count, too.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what? Everybody's got to start somewhere. Let's see. Frankie. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Ooh. Somebody might not count holiday shows.
They do count the holiday shows.
Then why do I have you at 42, Frankie?
Ooh, mic drop moment.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Maybe the art mix shows? Do we count those?
I count those.
All right. Well,
I don't count the time that I don't think I count the time that Milk tapped me in.
I don't know. I might have. I don't know. What are we doing?
I don't know. The real question is, are the people blacklisted allowed a second chance if they give you a daddy massage?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, how do they get back in your good graces? Is that possible?
Have I brought anybody? Like, one, there's a list of people that just did one show and just didn't get called back. But then there's a hard line below which people do not return. We're getting too deep into the lore of my spreadsheet. But yeah, that's a lot of people.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
No. Are you a foot guy?
No.
Okay, I had a suspicion you're not a foot guy.
Okay.
Because the way you recoiled on people touching you, I was like, that sounds like somebody who's anti-foot as well.
Yeah, I don't get the foot thing.
Got it. It's
a means to an end. It's a mode of transportation. There's
Nice.
nothing.
I was like, I was with you, Frank. I was like, what's happening? A means to an end.
All right. And especially people who've weirdly turned their careers to highlighting their fetishes in their filmmaking. Between Joss and Quentin.
Are you? Oh, you're talking. Yeah, Quentin. Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes a foot.
He does.
He picks good feet, though. You got to give him that.
I couldn't say.
You've never looked at Uma Thurman's feet and thought, pretty nice.
No.
Okay.
I've never just stopped and, ooh, hey, look at those tootsies. That's it's never. I don't know.
I do love your vernacular. You're working in Daddy. You're working in Tootsies.
Well,
what's gonna happen next?
I don't know.
But
Secretly, I'm Dustin Hoffman. It's these topical references that bring in all the kids to the show. That's why we're wildly successful. Was there a cold open in there somewhere, Milk? Sure, probably. That's partly the purpose. Oh yeah, Daddy. Shit. Damn it! Now I have to use that. It's partly the purpose of the first, second pre-show is getting a cold open for the podcast. That again, I don't edit. This was supposed to cheer me up.
So mission accomplished.
Hell yeah! Let's do it. Oh, hi, Eric. How you doing?
I'm on a newer computer now, so I should be.
Oh shit,
better.
yeah. That seems solid. All right, let's do the thing. Let me get out of my own way. Did I ever open the script? No. I was supposed to.
Money, come on.
Sorry, Eric.
It's okay.
Sorry. Did like all three of you? You've been doing stuff in and around this town for so many years. Did all three of you like miss each other's? Is there like no overlap with you and Eric, Paul, or?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, I think we miss each other.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you were around when Eric was around a little bit, or no? Did you miss Eric too?
Like under a year, I want to say.
Yeah. So we've got a large span of the comedy in town with very little connective tissue, except for me.
Jay Money.
God damn it. For better or worse. You know what? I've been kind of a dick over the years. Let's start the show. That's how I like to start it.
I love a good start. I love a good start.
I'm pointing out how I've
Light some candles.
wronged so
Do
many
it.
people. Yeah. You know what? Canceling the 9 o'clock show. I'm just going to sit here.
Stare at each other.
Just going to work some stuff out, I think. If everybody's good with that. I don't even have to lock the door. The door frame has swelled so much, it's hard to open that door. This is a great location.
You got to break in just to do commerce here.
Kinda, yeah. This is so much later than I usually get started. Let's do the thing. Let's have some fun. Cool. We got some folk over there. Let's do this before I forget. Switch to the actual screen. And I tilted the camera too low. Doesn't matter. Not fixing it now.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
In this pudding-figging episode of the Stab Show, Stab Show favorite Frankie Lord grinches so hard that their heart shrinks 3 sizes, and paramedics are immediately called. Placeholders Paul Burke has prepared all year to ensure. God damn it! I didn't proofread this. Starting over. I wrote this afternoon.
We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post.
How is it such garbage?
Roughly
Hold on.
24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes
Got
on
it.
several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio
professionalism.
audience in a show
This is the
called
good one.
Stab.
In this pudding-figging episode of the Stab Show, Stab Show favorite Frankie Lord grinches so hard that their heart shrinks 3 sizes, and paramedics are immediately called. Placeholders Paul Burke has prepared all year an entire list of ways to ask for gift receipts that simultaneously sound like compliments. And drunk aunts hate number 7. This isn't better. And wrapped around a horse's Eric Barger is filled with so much holiday spirit, he's actually sprained his holly and dislocated his jolly. All the while, me, your host Jesse Jones, has spent the last 3 weeks adding tiny teddy bears to Jesus' barn cradle in every nativity seen in the greater Sacramento area. And I'm still unclear whether it's blasphemous or just plain adorable. All of this and so much more tonight on the show we like to call Stab. Let's get started with segment 1. It's reorganization. 'Twas the 5th night before Christmas. And all through Stab, I quickly gave up on rhyming this like almost immediately. What really matters is Christmas episode of Stab! Woo! I love Christmas. I just heckin' do. I love it all. The lights, the presents, the trees, even the bells, even the ones that rock. And you can't have bells without jingle. And the Stab Christmas show is one of the few times that I allow myself to just give you a regular-ass word and ask you to acronymize it. So that's just what's happening with jingle. Jingle. We know it's what bells do, but how about you tell me what else jingle might stand for or represent to you? Frankie. Hi there.
Hello.
Oh, what's your jingle, huh? Sorry, that sounded... Daddy wants to know what your jingle... No! Frankie, let's hear your jingle.
Lizard people.
Yeah, you do.
They run the world. People tell you they don't because it's an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory rooted in the idea that Jews aren't people. But that's an unfair oversimplification of the lizard cultures. Some lizard people are Jewish, and it's not their fault they're only partially humanoid. It's mostly the iguana lizard people that are Jewish, fun fact. And these days, it's hard to be an iguana person in power. The iguana people run the music industry. The iguana people swear they knew nothing about the GHB and the baby oil, but seeing as how the iguana people are the top dogs, so now they need lawyers, the best non-Jewish lawyers, to throw the conspiracy theorists off their scent. It's okay, because they'll embed an Illuminati symbol you can only see in blacklight on the 13th page of the court documents to pull the conspiracy theorists back on their scent. Lizard people love fucking with conspiracy theorists. Point is, Jewish iguanas need Goyim lawyers to employ. Jingle.
Yeah,
So,
I
if you know any Goyim lawyers who want to protect the industry from, well, not the crimes, the sex crimes of P. Diddy per se, just the aftermath of the sex crimes of P. Diddy, send them in the direction of the iguana people.
Sure. I mean, do you want a lawyer like that? You want a Jewish lawyer? Scent be damned. You want the best lawyer you can get. I mean, scent of the trail. Shit, that didn't help, because that made it sound like I was saying that it's.
I'm really excited to take this out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already did.
Yeah.
While I was saying it.
Yeah.
This episode is super not getting edited. Thank you, Frankie. I'll try not to help. Paul, hi there. Welcome back.
Hi.
Good to have you.
Glad to be here.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paul, what do you have in way of a jingle?
Jingle could stand for just indulge, Ned. Grab Larry's erection. Good. It's really what it's trying to say is like, go for it. You know?
Yeah.
With consent.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's important.
consent's implied if you're indulging him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how you're seeing it. I was like, that was okay. I like, you know what? That one, I like it.
I look for consent wherever I can see it.
Yeah, love it. That's exactly that's what I think jingle stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Ned will thank you. Everybody will. Let's just have a good time. Turn off the lights. Let's jingle each other. It's a weird night. Thank you, Paul. Hey, Eric. Oh, yeah.
Just, hey,
Hey, how are you, Eric?
I'm doing just fine.
Awesome.
I'll do a little vamping while
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I'm
do
good.
it.
Eric,
Okay.
what kind of jingle do you have?
All right. Well, seems like Paul went simplistic. I did not. If you
Yeah.
if you know me, you
Yeah.
know that I very often will end my stab prompts with a big crazy thing that ties everything together. But this time, I decided to do the big crazy thing right at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I used all the skills I have in the world to do one of the most ambitious things I've ever done on Stab. So, Jesse, I gave you a little bit of text to read and an MP3, so give us our intro.
Well, I am looking forward to this. We now return to Rankin Bass's When Jack Frost Came.
Ronnie, we made it to the top of the mountain where Jack Frost is creating the giant ice storm.
My storm is almost the size of the earth. Soon the world will be covered in ice.
Jack, stop! You're gonna ruin Christmas.
No, nothing can stop me now.
But Jack Frost, why are you doing this? Why are you so mad, Jack Frost?
Why? Why? You're wondering, why is Jack Frost so bad? What on earth could have made him so mad? Well, to be honest, I'm quite lonely and have a lot of pent-up sexual energy. And so I must destroy all your Christmas cheer, 'cause I haven't had sex in over 100 years. So why am I so angry, causing all this nasty weather? 'Cause Jack is not getting laid. Ever.
I don't know, Jack Frost. That sounds kind of incel-y.
No, it's not incelly. It's just that I haven't had sex in a long time, so I'm irritable.
Okay.
I've got blue balls in more ways than one, 'cause my balls are filled with ice, and they're also filled with cum. I'm all pent up, 'cause I want to see some nips. But unlike Lance Bass, nobody wants my frosted tip. I used to be fuck buddies with Santa Claus, but he had a crisis of faith and decided to focus on his marriage. Oh, if I could just bust, I'd feel so much better. But Jack is not getting laid. Ever.
Well, gee, Mr. Frost, if you need to bust so bad, there's plenty of ways you could make that happen. Yeah, you could pleasure yourself. Yeah, come on, Jack, pleasure yourself.
You think I haven't thought of that? I'm over 1,000 years old. I'd love to pleasure myself, but my fingers are too cold. So now you have to feel this nasty ice storm, bub, 'cause I can't even enjoy the pleasures of Pornhub. Now feel my icy wrath.
Oh no, the storm is getting stronger. Soon it'll cover the whole earth. What do we do? Wait a second, Ronnie, what? Do you remember what Frosty told us as he was melting away? Of course! The best way to spread cheer at Christmas time is to release the Christmas magic that lies inside. Ronnie, that's it! The Christmas magic that lies inside is Jack Frost's Spiz! It's up to us. We have to help Jack Frost bust. Which, by the way, is totally cool because we're both 22. We're consenting adults and we love being dominated by older men. So there's no reason for anybody to feel uncomfortable about this. That's right. Let's get him to bust.
Well, boys, prepare to be blown away.
No, Jack. The only person getting blown is you. Aww.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, you like that? It's my turn. Give it. Yeah, you like that, don't you? That's nice. Wow. Well, Jack, how do you feel?
I feel amazing. Oh, thank you, boys. And when I say boys, I mean fully consenting 22-year-olds who enjoy doing what you just did.
That's right!
You know, I think you made my heart grow 3 sizes today. Among other things. Bye, boys.
Bye!
I was going to ruin Christmas, but now I won't instead.
And all we had to do was give Jack Frost a little head.
And according to my measures, Christmas is saved forever.
'Cause we gave oral.
You gave oral. I got oral. Pleasure.
High quality work, Eric.
Thank you.
And as good as it was, Still, my favorite part of it is someone walking in completely unknowing what is going on, like a minute and a half into it, with just people sitting around listening to that for 3 minutes. Welcome to the show.
I hope it was on Jack Frost Spiz.
Pretty close. Pretty close. Perfectly timed. Thank you, Eric. Thank all three of you. So good. Hey, let's meet who the heck we have here. Introducing us to Jack Frost Spiz. Not you, Frankie. That's Eric that did that. But hi, Frankie. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Secret stuff.
There is secret stuff.
There's secret stuff.
That's fun. There was a secret stuff meeting and everything.
Yeah.
I haven't read the notes. Busy. Very busy. Well, aside from the on the horizon secret stuff, anything else of interest?
Vibin'.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. Well, good. We'll get to being able to talk about secret stuff eventually.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too long.
Yeah. I mean, maybe even as early as next week. The year-end Family Spectacular. It's next week. Join us. Mm-hmm. You are on. Yes, you are.
I am.
Well, good to have you, Frankie. Paul isn't not going to be here next week.
I can't.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
We were like a 90% you were probably out.
But I heard it's great.
I was just checking anyway.
So watch.
Because you have, it's a year-end family show, and Paul, you've quickly become family around here.
Oh.
So yeah, we get together and celebrate at the end of the year.
That's awesome. I like that.
It's the only time I get to hang with people.
How many people are in this show?
At the moment, before people start dropping out because they get sick, because that happens.
Sure.
I believe we have 24.
24?
Yeah. So I got to start divvying that up.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Means we'll have at least 7 segments. We'll see. And then when you throw in the White Elephant Gift Exchange, it's a 2-hour show at minimum.
Whoa.
So just get comfortable. But that's not what we're here to talk to Paul about. We're here to talk to Paul about Paul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me open up.
Please. What are you up to? How are you?
I got a new couch.
Oh, shit.
Pretty excited about that.
Oh, nice.
And it's like a couch you can lay on and fall asleep while watching YouTube.
Those are cool.
Oh, it's so nice.
Got like the chaise connected sort of an L thing, or
it's one of those modular where it's like everything, like you can move anything, and it's all supposed to look good.
Hell yeah.
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 Pretty excited.
And I assume you like bought it and didn't like how I get most of my furniture, driving by and seeing a pile that I picked through.
There were some nice. I did look.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, but I went to a store.
Oh.
Went to a store.
Well,
la-di-da. Pretty fancy. Yeah.
Yeah. I do think, and I've been looking forward to it for a long time, and I do think I've finally reached the point of not wealth, but just comfort, where I don't look that hard at the curb piles.
Mm-hmm. What was the best thing you ever found in a curb pile? Because I imagine you're not joking. I imagine you are a curb.
Yeah.
You dive in, you look.
Well, I mean, I
sample.
I like to think I've moved on from that.
But it's a little buffet you got to look at every once
always
in a
got to
while.
look and just see. Is that better than what I have?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I was certainly one who probably got their first and or second mattresses from the dumpster by the apartment complex.
Oh, that is a lot of trust in that mattress.
It was better days. It was bed bugs didn't exist.
Oh. Not the first thing I worried about.
Jesse was patient zero.
Oh, you put sheets on them. That shields you from all the stains. No, I don't think. Did I dumpster mattress? Probably just like a
sheets are often called the cotton condom. So yeah.
No, like Craigslist mattresses. I think that's where I start. I don't know. What matters is hi, Paul.
Hi.
You've got at least one show that you're doing around here.
Yeah,
nowadays.
placeholder for Saturdays.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun. It's good time.
It's good times. You guys are. it's good. It's gosh darn good.
Thanks,
it's a
man.
very high quality short form.
It's a great team.
Program.
I love my team.
It is. It's really good.
It's fun.
And you guys look like you're having a heck of a lot of fun. Which is infectious.
It's nice to play with friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best.
What's that like? I stop. No, placeholder, so good. First Saturday improv, top to bottom, is so good right now. 7, 8, and 9. You should come check it out.
It's a banger. That's what the kids are saying.
So good. So good. I believe they also say that it is lit.
It's the bee's knees, baby.
Yes. Either cap or no cap.
But
Thank
it's
you.
a skibbity.
Oh, is it?
Oh, skibbity. Yeah, that's true.
It's 23 skidoo. Thank you, Paul. Hey, Eric.
Yo, J Money.
How are you, Eric? I'm so glad that hasn't gone away after however many shows that's existed. How's things?
It's going all right. In terms of the curb pile conversation,
Yeah.
I wanted to jump in because one of the best things I ever got from a curb pile was 2 beautiful, giant, not pothoses, monstera plants.
Oh, okay.
Which are tough to get because they're expensive. It's an expensive plant.
Yeah.
So somebody was just getting rid of these 2 giant monsteras, and we were like, all right, we have to take these,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So we loaded up a bunch of dirty old pots into the backseat of my car and got some free, probably $60 plants.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. I mean, they got to the end of their move. They couldn't take them, so fortunately you were there to scoop them up. That's
right.
my headcanon on your plant situation. What are you doing creative-wise, aside from 4-minute nut-busting Christmas songs?
Oh, I wanted to say at the beginning, I know this is 4 minutes, but if you don't enjoy the ride, then I don't know what to do for you.
No, we're not stopping.
But let's see. I honestly, why I was so excited to do that is I just recently learned how to mix and master. So something very exciting is I will be in 2025 taking all my album songs that are available on Spotify right now under the artist name EJB1. But I'll be digitally mixing and mastering them so they sound a lot better. So when you listen to it in your car, it doesn't sound like some idiot playing with a computer. It sounds like a musician.
Well, you know what? It's good. It's good to get that digitally remastered re-release
That's
of
right.
Party songs from a guy that you don't want at your party.
Yes.
Yeah. So look
and
it
of
up.
course, with the digital re-release, there'll be a bunch of new CGI
Oh shit!
that everybody's all excited about.
Oh man, so much to look forward to. Christmas 2025.
That's right.
Well, good to have you, Eric, as always. Let's get back into the program. I think I turned that up for his track, and let's turn that back down, shall we? There's the edit. Segment 2, it's pickup lines. Is it sadder being alone on Christmas, or trying to pick someone up near, around, or on Christmas? Or are both of those things awesome? You know what? I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. And if I were, you would have every right to look at mine, laugh, and push me into a hedge, because my advice on the topic should mean very, very little. And so should others. Nobody knows what the hell they're doing or you know what? Another rant for another time. What matters now is that we've got some Christmassy nouns that are either trying to throw them moves or that you're hitting on your own self in pickup lines. So let's hear your 3 pickup lines to or from the following people, places, or things for some holiday company. So we go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around. Frankie, let's hear your first 3 pickup lines to or from a carton of eggnog.
All of my pickup lines are to the eggnog.
Okay, I'm going to ask every time because I've already forgotten what you just said.
Fantastic. It's validating to feel heard.
You're welcome.
Hey, I want to froth you like an animal.
Yeah. Thank you. Paul, your first of 3 pickup lines to or from the guy in the Baby It's Cold Outside song.
This will be from the guy.
Okay. I'll try and remember all these things.
That weird guy.
Yeah.
You can't spell held against your will without you and I.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Is there an I in?
Held against your will?
Against. There it is.
Yeah.
I missed it. Just like we missed him dropping the Rohypnol in that drink. It's festive.
I got panicky. I checked multiple times. I was like, this joke structurally has to work.
It did. That was on me. I don't know how to spell.
That's right.
Thank you, Paul. Eric.
Yow.
Let's finish our first time through. Let's hear your first of 3 pickup lines to or from 10 Lords a Leaping.
Mine are from the Lords.
Okay, I'll try and remember all this.
Hey girl, we're the 10 Lords a Leaping, but we don't believe in traditional gender roles. So how about we be 10 Lords a Sweeping?
All right. You know what? Wow. Then maybe 10 Lords doing the dishes or something. That's nice. Quality. Second time around, Frankie.
I was trying to keep it tight. I could have done a lot.
Oh, no. You're fine. You're hella fine. Frankie, let's hear your second of 3 pickup lines to a carton of eggnog.
Tonight, we should spike my eggs instead.
Sure. Yeah. Paul, second pickup line from the guy in the Baby It's Cold Outside song.
Cool. I'm gonna steal Eric's. Hey girl.
Yeah.
Hey girl, are you cold? You have permission to use me as your private heater.
Yeah. You don't even need permission. I'm just gonna make it happen. I'm a very forceful person in a song. Thank you, Paul. Eric, second of 3 pickup lines from 10 Lords a Leapin'.
Hey, I'm the 10th Lord, and as you can see over there, 9 of my buddies have ladies dancing with them. And I guess I'm feeling kind of lonely. Would you dance with me? Hey, actually, I'm the 9th Lord, and I do have a lady dancing with me, but my 8 other buddies have maids milking with them, and I guess I'm just feeling kind of lonely. Would you milk with me? Hey, I'm actually the 8th Lord, and well, I do have a lady dancing with me and a maid milking with me, but 7 of my buddies have swans swimming with them, so I guess I'm just feeling a little lonely. Would you get in the water and honk?
Oh, Eric, I don't know if you can see the we were all hunkered down for the other 6.
I considered, but I want you to know.
Just knowing your track record, we were ready.
I've already done a 4-minute song about
all right.
sucking off Jack Frost, so.
It's very thoughtful of you. Let's finish up our picking up in lines. And Frankie, let's hear your third of 3 pickup lines to a carton of eggnog.
Hey, eggnog. How about I take you home and I chug you so hard I dribble you all down my face and chest. Hi, Mom, if you're watching at home.
Gross.
Says you. Thank you. I'll be listening to this again tonight. Paul, let's hear your third of 3 pickup lines from the guy in the Baby It's Cold Outside song.
From the guy.
Yes.
Hey, girl. They say 32 degrees is freezing, so I say we turn it up to the hottest temperature, 69.
I mean, in the winter, it's a good temperature to set your thermostat to, so he's not wrong.
I would argue there's hotter temperatures.
Well, just it's the hottest that you want to set it for, fiscal responsibility.
Yeah.
And the joke works because Against has I in it.
Oh, just killing it. Glad I didn't check, because I would have gotten it wrong again. You know how many you guys know how many typos I have in here. What the fuck is... They're going? No, that's supposed to be going. What is wrong with me? Nobody's chasing me while I'm writing this. Thank you, Paul. Eric, let's close out to picking up lines with your third of 3 pickup lines from 10 Lords A-Leapin'.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, we're the 10 Lords Leaping. Watch this. Did you see that leap? Oh, no. Oh, Tom, take a look at this leap. Yeah. No, if you think that was a good leap, take a look at this leap. Watch me leap over this trash can. Oh! Hey, what the hell, lady? What? My friend, Lord Kensington, just hurt himself on a trash can trying to impress you. Okay. Well, are you going to say something? Good job, Lord Kensington. Thank you. Now, which one or ones of us would you like to date? None? Okay, I respect that. Have a good day. Let's go, boys.
Good. That's good.
Thank you.
They respect boundaries. It's very good. It's very respectful of them. That was some pickup lines. Segment 3. It's theme restaurants. How about maybe if I read slower, I'll be able to get through one goddamn intro without feeling like an idiot. Segment 3. Theme restaurants. Christmas is actually a pretty popular time for people to head out of the house for a meal. There wasn't a comma there. But whether it's a big, happy family celebrating the season or just someone trying to escape from a months-long relentless barrage of holiday cheer, if you're going to plop down your hard-earned money in a sit-down eatery, nowadays you expect a little extra something for it. Pizzazz, panache, other exciting P-words. And in theme restaurants, your job is to give us Christmas dine-outers. Hey, folk, welcome. You're getting bonus content. Enjoy. People really early or really late. Doesn't matter to me. Welcome. Back to 1. Segment 3. It's theme restaurants. You'll get it. Christmas is actually a pretty popular time for people to head out of the house for a meal. But whether it's big, happy family celebrating the season or just as someone trying to escape from a months-long relentless barrage of holiday cheer, if you're going to plop down your hard-earned money in a sit-down eatery, nowadays you expect a little extra something for it. Pizzazz, panache, other exciting P-words. And in theme restaurants, your job is to give us Christmas dine-outers a little extra razzle-dazzle and give us a rundown of the decor, experience, and menus of restaurants themed around these various subjects. And it happens to be a very Christmassy themed show, so all of the rest previous and the remaining following are very Christmas themed. You'll get it. Frankie, let's hear about your theme restaurants. Your theme restaurant themed around the Nativity.
Come, all ye faithful, to the Nativity, the restaurant fit for your 3 wise meals. Here you can see we have a wide selection of tables and mangers for you and your family to eat at. And we also have a wide selection of virgin drinks, too. Try from our Breakfazar menu the anointed pancakes, which contain edible gold flakes, chunks of faux frankincense, walnuts, and topped with a myrrh-inspired syrup, normal syrup. We even have a gastropar pub menu for the highbrow foodies. We tried desperately to make a milkier pun for a theme menu, but no matter. The Nativity, we will cook your meats and vegetables tender and mild.
Good. That's how I like them. Just falling off the bone, like Jesus was. Isn't that what that means? Thank you, Frankie. Paul, let's hear about your theme restaurant. Your restaurant's themed around. It's like a restaurant run by the elf on the shelf.
The Elf on the Shelf brings you dinner for winter. Take a seat, but not for long. What's that? Busboy bringing over? Water? Complimentary bread? Menus? No such luck. Carl, the busboy, is dropping off a clue to find your waiter. You see, the waiter is hidden somewhere in this enormous warehouse, and only you have the clue to find him. Phew! Finally, mission accomplished. You find your waiting waiter at the wagon wheel wall. He greets you with water, bread, and menus. You place your order. He leaves. Forever? Maybe. It's up to you. Don't get comfy because you have to find your food hidden somewhere in the warehouse. You have 1 hour. If you fail, you still have to pay your bill and ask to leave. Welcome to dinner for a winter.
Yay. It's terrible. But perfect. Thank you, Paul. So good. Hey, Eric Barger. Let's hear about your restaurant themed around the galley and Santa's workshop.
Welcome back to Kitchen Nightmares, the show where Gordon Ramsay helps failing restaurants with their business. Today he's visiting Shorty's, the once popular elf eatery at the North Pole. After entering under the so-called mistletoe, what is this, old spinach? And ordering their star dishes, Chef Ramsay is now having a chat with the head chef, Winky. Right, Winky, yes? Winky?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Winky.
Right, Winky, I hate to tell you this, but your menu is dreadful, mate.
No, my menu is not dreadful. My menu is just fine.
Then why are all your customers going to Rudolph's? Why are all your customers going to Rudolph's?
It's because he's got the red light.
It takes a lot more than a red light to bring in customers, mate.
No, it's because he's got that red light. How am I supposed to compete with that red light?
Whatever. Let's start with your gumdrop frisee. First of all, the gumdrops are gamey. They're tough. And second of all, your portions are off. You call these gumdrops? These are gum fucking splatters, man.
Hey, no, that's how we do gumdrops here.
That's how you do gumdrops! You find me one gingerbread man who would ever wear those gumdrops as buttons, and I'll show you a donkey's ass!
Hey, my wife Blimpy likes my gumdrops, okay?
Whatever, mate, I don't like them, alright? Let's move on to your candy cane, Lorraine. Now, are you using frozen candy canes?
Oh,
it zooms in on Winky's face with that, like, sound.
I mean, yeah, sometimes we use the candy canes from the packets.
Why are you using frozen fucking candy canes when you've got the candy cane forest right outside your fucking window? It's a fucking disgrace, mate.
No, you can't taste the difference.
You're telling me I can't taste the difference? This is why you're failing, mate. And don't get me started on the sugar plums or the vodka.
Hey, what's wrong with my sugar plums?
Your sugar plums are raw!
No way, that's cooked medium.
That's fucking medium? Look at that! You think that gumdrop is medium? Listen, no, you think that sugar plum is medium? Listen, mate, you eat that, you're not gonna have visions of sugar plums dancing around your head. You're gonna be dancing around the fucking toilet, mate.
No, you know what? Fuck you. I don't need this disrespect. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck me? You don't need me? The Keebler elves are doing better work than you, and they're in a fucking tree!
No, you know what? Fuck you, man. You're going on the fucking naughty list.
Good. Put me on the fucking naughty list. Give me a lump of coal, and I'll still make a better meal out of it than this fucking shite! Will little Winky be able to put his big ego aside, or will this elf have to put his business on the shelf? Mm-hmm. Stay tuned!
It's just nice to to hear elves being cursed at in the holiday season.
He's got too big of an ego about his menu.
Yeah, it's about time. Had a free ride for too long.
That's right.
Segment 4, it's Review It. A lot of reviews for a lot of gifts are going to start flooding sites with their rants or raves about the things they just got for Christmas. For better or worse, that's what people do. Make their voices heard about things that they could otherwise just quietly enjoy or hate. But reviews are an important part of commerce, and so in Review It, you've been asked to provide guidance to those who will be coming after you to a place or a purchase as you give your reviews of specific things as their reviews would appear on certain specific outlets. Frankie Lord, for example. Let's hear a Yelp review of a barn that you had to spend the night in for some reason.
The Nativity restaurant, 1 star. I was locked in the Nativity overnight. I thought it was a hotel. I don't think that was unreasonable of me, so I didn't think it was a problem at first that I was locked inside. But then there was no staff to help me settle into my manger. I tried to feed myself, but everything in the kitchen was labeled with these gibberish puns like these absurd puns like the Virgin Mary Jeram, Father Josephusser, the baby jellysis, shredded purred cheese, angel pulls, camel through the black eye of a needle peas. It would all make my hunger quickly turn to nausea. And then it turned out that there was a staff person there the whole time when I found the owner crying in the walk-in freezer about what a fucking idiot he was for spending his inheritance on a business idea so stupid. I was relieved until he kicked me out. Terrible customer service. I'd give it 0 stars if I could.
Fair. Especially fair that I didn't realize I gave you back-to-back sort of nativity-themed prompts. I could have just given that to Paul. Would have been fine. But thank you for incorporating them and not just screaming at me for 3 minutes because Jeff Brown would have.
Your time's coming. What? What?
What?
What?
What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Thank you, Frankie. Paul, let's hear your review. Let's hear a car and driver review of a magical reindeer-powered sleigh.
Tired of your friends bragging about their BMW 8 Series with 600 horsepower? Well, I have 4 letters. S-L-A-Y. Your new ride. Welcome to the world of Sleigh 8, developed at the ground up at the North Pole Labs. 600 power? Try 8. 8 power. Full reindeer, getting you everywhere you need to go. Big plans tonight? You'll get there in comfort. The Sleigh 8 is big and cushy, and that's just the driver. Plenty of room in this back seat and a complimentary sack for all your storage needs. This is a literal muscle car. You better, hold on to your seat. Sleigh 8 offers pinpoint accuracy and fantastic maneuverability around roads and roofs. And upgrade to the Sleigh 9 offers better nighttime driving with infrared sensors in the front with Rudolph technology. You'll be shouting out with glee, Sleigh 8, you'll go down in history.
Oh, so adorable. So cute. And didn't make fun of me once. Thank you, Paul. So good. Just barreling through review it's so we can leisurely get through the end. Eric Barger. Let's hear your Game Informer review of a friend's Christmas party.
All right. Warning, if you are an extrovert, you will not understand this joke.
Okay.
What's going on? It's your boy, YouTube Gamer 69, and today I'm talking about the hot new PC game, Your Friend's Christmas Party. If you like horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's and The Last of Us, then you'll love this game, because you can escape a haunted factory, but in this game you escape the worst nightmare of them all, catching up with your friends. After a short cutscene featuring your partner saying stuff like, "Should we go? I guess we should probably go, huh? I don't know. Do you want to go?" You're gonna wind up going. And then you are dropped into the desolate world of a bunch of people standing around wearing Santa hats. No activities scheduled. No central unifying event. Just a bunch of loosely connected people standing around chatting. After that, it's an open world game where your only mission is to survive while being attacked by enemies, such as your friend's actor friend, Alec, who will engage you in conversational battle mode. You'll field questions such as, so you seeing family for the holidays? Yeah. Oh, Sacramento? Yeah, what is that, up north? Yeah, kind of around like Tahoe area. Yeah, what is that, like an 8-hour drive? Oh yeah, 6? 6 hours, huh? Yeah. What do you take, the 5? Yeah, the 5. Okay, yeah. Just head up the 5? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what, after playing just the first battle, I was crapping my pants with fear. But you never know when the next monster is gonna strike. Like your friend's dad, Bob Bennett. He engaged me in conversational battle mode, and I had to fight off questions like, so you seeing your folks for the holidays? Where are they? Oh, up in Sacramento? That's up north, right? Yeah, kind of like Stockton area? Yeah, what is that, like a 6-hour drive? Yeah, 6 hours, maybe 6.5 with traffic, huh? Traffic can get pretty bad, huh? What do you just head up the 5? Yeah, you can head up the 5. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The game's biggest twist comes when you have defeated all your opponents and finally get a moment to talk to your friend. But it's suddenly revealed that he is the final boss, as he has entered host mode, which means you will engage in one final gruesome battle, answering questions like, so you seeing your folks for the holidays? Yeah, you headed up to Sacramento? Yeah, where is that? Kind of like Bay Area, San Francisco? Oh yeah, a little bit north? Yeah, what is that, like a 7-hour drive? Oh, 6? Yeah, maybe 7 with traffic, huh? What do you just head up the 5? Yeah. Yeah, you probably just head up the 5, huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. This game is rated M and should not be played by kids. There's also a side quest where you can try to stop your friend Jason from getting too drunk, but good luck with that, because every time you look at him, he's pounding a White Claw can that is somehow 100% perpendicular to the ground.
Oh. There it is. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Familiar party. Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
You go see fam? Thank you, Eric. We've reached segment 5, and you're welcome for it, because it's erotic letter to the editor. We don't pull it out very often, and neither do they. Whether you're a grandparent, completely out of touch with what your grandkids like, or are at all interested in any number of distant relatives thinking they're gonna... What the fuck did I write here? Or any number of other distant relatives thinking they're gonna one-up a simple gift card with a kitschy choice of a gift, the magazine subscription. It's still a real thing, guys. That somehow gets chosen. People get people magazine subscriptions. It's wild. And maybe it's that rarity, the exotic nature of it, that really gets our blood pumping to all the most tender, ingorgeable places. Because in Erotic Letter to the Editor, you've been asked to write a steamy letter to the editor of these following real publications. Must emphasize real publications. So let's hear how these Christmassy magazines have gotten you all steamy in the jeans. Frankie, god damn it. Kind of nativity themed as well if you chose to head in that direction. Frankie, let's hear your erotic letter to the editor of Faithful and Festive.
Jesse Jones
God damn it.
wants me to write an erotic letter to the editor of Faithful and Festive, busy Christian mom Brooke Collier. Jesse Jones, do you hate queer people? Are you trying to get me on Fox News Faithful and Festive is a magazine published yearly by one woman on Etsy. And you want me to talk about jingling her bells and dashing her snow or whatever? The last time I felt this in danger for my well-being, I was working at the convention center, and I swear to God, the top floor was split evenly. One half was a children's gymnastics competition, and the other half was the California Republican Convention. And I was freshly buzz cut with a split-dyed hair, with freshly split-dyed hair, dressed peak masculine for my stagehand job in the blackest, manliest clothes I owned. You ever been painfully aware that if you are too aware of your surroundings, a random guy with a gun will see you observing a leotard-clad child and accuse you of child grooming? Of course not, Jesse Jones. You're the guy with the gun who hates gay people, trying to entrap me so you could shoot me. And they would never do this to me at Girls, Gays, and Nays.
Wow. All right. Well, let's see if we can get you. See if we can get you on capital punishment next month. That's fair. I didn't do enough research into the magazine. I'll take that. Hey, Frankie.
Yeah.
How can people get more Frankie Lord?
Yeah, so for one, I'm going to be here next week
Yeah.
at the Christmas special.
That's true.
I'm also going to be here on Sunday for the arena.
Yes.
Maybe with Milk Surface, maybe on my own. Fate will decide for us. Speaking of Milk Surface, I'm also a new host on Nymphomercial, which is the hentai podcast.
Yes.
If there's others, they don't count.
No. I don't know.
And we come back sometime in January.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got all sorts of stuff going on.
I do. I'm starting to get busy again.
Yeah.
Now that I'm not fleeing.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. Well, and we can springboard you right into all that activity with just me throwing the most hateful nonsense at you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Paul Burke, you magnificent so-and-so. Tell me how I've wronged you with your...
This is awkward because I wrote the same thing.
That's fair.
Word for word.
That's fair. I shouldn't have copied and pasted that to the end of the file here. Paul, let's hear your erotic letter to the editor of Ornament Magazine.
Sure. Dear Big O Magazine, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I was decorating the Christmas tree this weekend, but I wasn't alone. My babysitter was there, my stepmom, our pool boy, and my teacher, who's also a nun. I was so nervous. I dropped a couple of ornaments and it rolled under the Christmas tree. Uh-oh, better go get them. When I bent over to grab them, I got stuck. I couldn't move. Anything could have happened to me, and thankfully, it did. My stepmom tied my legs together with tinsel, and after some intense yanking, got me loose. We fell backwards into a pile of holiday balls. Oh, we were surrounded by balls, big, small. We were enveloped. We laughed and laughed, and then she looked towards me and said, "I've never seen wood that big." Of course, I realized she was looking past me and at the tree again. In my large log ornament, Mr. Redwood. Yeah, okay. Guilty, Ornament Magazine. You got me. I name my ornaments, even my balls. Hey, the pool boy asked, do you guys want to flock the tree? And I said, you mean the stuff that looks like snow? He said, yeah, we should blow a load of flock all over the tree. I don't have any, I admitted. He cocked his eyebrows and said, I have an idea. 1 hour later, the DoorDash delivery driver dropped off all the tree flock, and we went at it. It was raw, no protection, just spraying everywhere. I mean, readers, I've never flocked that hard. It got everywhere in that tree. We even invented some new positions to reach every ornament and tree branch. We were exhausted. And then we fucked.
Yes. Yeah. That was a lot of festive foreplay. Thank you, Paul. Thanks for coming back, doing this again. You were appreciated. Hey, Paul, how can people get more of what it is that Paul Burke does out in the wilds?
Thanks for asking. Come by the first Saturday of the month, 7 p.m., placeholder. It's an amazing team, and we do short form improv, we do long form, and yeah, it's a great time.
Yeah.
So
it is. It honestly is. Real good show. First Saturday of the month. Real good improv all night, 7, 8, and 9. Started off with placeholder. Thanks for coming back around, Paul. So happy to have you. Such good times. Hey, Eric Barger.
Yo, J Money!
There it is.
Or should I say, this time of year, J Gift Card.
Oh, I do what I can. Eric,
What's up?
how can people get more Eric Barger in their lives?
Let's see. You can follow me on Instagram. That's my main social media at It Electric, not It's Electric. That's some woman in North Carolina. It's It Electric. I will be posting the song from my first prompt
Nice.
tomorrow, and I'll be tagging Stab and saying, well, you're responsible for this.
Yes. Taking a lot of blame. For it.
And also, you can find me on Spotify under the artist name EJB1, where in 2025, I'm promising you're going to be getting some newly mixed and mastered comedy songs. And that's a promise.
Nice. We are all looking forward to it. Eric, let's close out this gosh darn episode with your erotic letter to the editor of The Toy Insider.
All right. Here's a letter to my husband from your lovely wife. You've kept me warm and pleasured me on these cold, dark winter nights. So here's a little poem while you work yourself to the bone to remind my Ken of the Barbie waiting for him at home. You make my body quiver, and you make my heartbeat swell, 'cause you've made me oh so hot, just like the wheels from Mattel. I sweat, I writhe with ecstasy whenever we're in bed. 'Cause you're not Mr. Potato, but you sure are Mr. Head. You turn my body to putty, not the silly kind, though, when you grab my tender buttocks and you never let go. You rock me and you sock me like the robots as you go, and you tickle me in places you would never tickle Elmo. You've opened me up to any and all sexual perversion. You're G.I. Joe if the GI stands for good insertion. And you may not be able to solve a Rubik's Cube, but you solved my algorithm and revealed my pubic's pube. So when you get home tonight, I'll be a lay down on the bench girl. So you can etch-a-sketch me like one of your French girls. I'll wobble all your weebles, and it won't be very long until I turn your slinky into a full-stretch Armstrong. I'm waiting for your package, so you'd better be ready. I'm not talking about the bear when I say I'm slipping on a teddy. So tonight, be prepared to see all of my goodies, 'cause this woman wants a toy insider, and that toy is your Woody. I knew from the beginning that you would be my man, ever since the day you impressed me by leaping over a trash can. And you took me on a date to Shorty's, and I still managed to enjoy it when you held me while visions of sugar plums danced around my toilet. So tonight, we're getting freaky. Ah! It's Jack Frost! No! It's getting too steamy in here! If I can't have sex, nobody can! No, wait! Please, Jack Frost! Don't hurt me in front of my 22-year-old twink sons, Ronnie and Johnny. Hi! No! I'm all pent up, and you must die! No! Mom! Jack Frost, mark my words. You will pay. And if you want to see what happens next, stay tuned for more of Rankin and Bass's When Jack Frost Came.
Oh, thank you so much. And the Stab Show is over. Thank you for joining us tonight. And, of course, a very special thank you to our incredible panel, Frankie Lord, Paul Burke, and Eric Barger. Now, if you want to catch the Stab Show live as it happens, all you got to do is come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV Friday nights at 7:30. And if you wanted to tell 100 or so of your closest friends, that'd be cool too. And you can take the Stab Show on the go with you by subscribing via the podcast provider of your choice. Rate, share, review, maybe. But unfortunately, that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, reminding you that if you hoe more than 3 times, you're jingling your bells. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Hope to see you again in the new year. Good night. There it is. I didn't time it out, but that's all right. Well done, guys. So good. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Paul. We've got another gosh darn show, which I think pretty much everybody else here is here for, but that's okay. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Spotlight Comedy will be starting in about, well, it looks like 24-ish minutes. So I think, you know what? We're going to leave the stream up. We've reached just long enough that I'm not going to stop it down and then restart. So hang out, online folk, or get a drink, freshen up your drink, hit the potty. Spotlight Comedy will start in about, it looks like 23-ish minutes. So we'll see you then. I got to set up the stage. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Good.
Show sign to stop, and I bought me some corn for Papa. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm, warm, warm. Let it snow and snow. Let it snow. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow and snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow.
Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad.
Yeah. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the reins.
Blown away is the bluebird. Here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you retire. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the middle we can build a snowman and pretend that he's the circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman, Snowman, until the other candies start to down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Don't you know, it's a chilling. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in the winter wonderland. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Don't you know, gets the chilling. We'll frolic and play the Eskimo way, walking in the winter wonderland. Once upon a time in the LBC, Santa came up missing. He was sitting by a tree. His reindeers was near, but they leader wouldn't leave. So I took the lead. Now as we proceed, this ain't for no mistletoe, but you need to listen, y'all. Just in case you didn't know, I call this my Christmas flow. I can take you higher and higher. Chestnuts roast on an open fire. Gone away, think that's what the song says. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in the winter wonderland. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in the winter wonderland. Walking in the winter wonderland. Ho, ho, ho.
Welcome to the Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Spotlight Comedy. Please welcome to the stage your host, Chris Green.
Hey, welcome. How y'all doing? Y'all enjoying your holidays? Are we Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, Easter? Hey, Easter's right along with the snacks, man. Y'all been doing holiday parties? Mm-hmm. Fantasy football playoffs, anybody? Okay, I like y'all. As y'all can see, this is the December version of the Spotlight Comedy Show. So, you get the Christmas tree and the festivities to go with your giggles. Shit, I'm glad y'all made it. I'm trying. Have y'all got y'all lives figured out, or y'all trying to figure out what y'all doing with y'all lives, or preparing for retirement, vacation? Where y'all going? Italy, France, Australia? Home? Home is with the hardest. What about y'all? Y'all got any big plans for the holidays? Y'all been watching the news? A little bit. Are we all aware of Mr. Luigi? This is a good time to talk about Luigi on this show. I grew up with Mario, and Luigi didn't get down like that. I feel like as the public, we have failed Luigi though, you know, because like when you watch like the news, they're like hyping up Luigi as like this kind of like, is it Robin Hood hero? It's like, oh, look at Luigi, isn't he such a heartthrob and all this? Like, do y'all know he's going to jail? The same jail as Diddy? That's not how you want to be hyped on your way. Welcome. Come grab a seat. There are many to choose from. White Claw. Good choice. Y'all celebrate holidays? A little bit? Holiday party? Oh, okay. Cooking up some snacks? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I just want to bring y'all onto the page that we are all on the same page. We are talking about Luigi. Y'all been following the news? You don't know about Luigi? She know about Luigi, because I know. Sir, you are on the way of being replaced by a man on his way to jail. Potentially prison. So I was basically saying how the news has been building up this man, Luigi. So short story is he put on a hood on his head and he went shoot him up, bang, bang, and killed somebody. But the person he killed was a bad person because he was like, I'm gonna make money off your health care, but I'm not gonna fix you up. So, sir, how much you pay for that? Well, the man is dead that would have hit your pocket, so you're in good condition. I don't know. I got some physical disailments. I found out that my knee doesn't work. Like it works functionally, but not for like things that I need it to do. See, when you're young, you just run all over the neighborhood, right? And I tried to climb a fence this year, and one leg got up, and then I realized that, this is a non-functional part of my body. And it was a chain link fence, so it was easy like math. I was like, okay, I put my arm here, then this arm, then this leg, and I couldn't do it. And I was embarrassed, not because it was like people around, but the squirrels was looking at me. Like they've seen me do it before. They're like, you gonna get to the other side? And I couldn't do it. And like I walked a good about 3.5 city blocks around. I couldn't go over, so I had to go around. And that hurt my feelings. Like, cause like once that happens to you, it's like we're like, I can't play basketball no more. I can't play flag football. I got like, I don't know, I start counting all the things that like, I don't know, like I don't know how to put that into a joke. I just want to tell y'all my feelings was hurt this year. And one day you were trying to climb a fence, and you will understand the pain that was in my heart. I'm gonna tell y'all what else I've been working on. Wash your hands. Like, ladies, y'all like relationships, right? The longer the relationship, the better, right? Cause it's like, isn't that like a sign of commitment? You like, that's a good man, right? Like once you, especially like once you get past like 5-10 years, then it's like we not dating. Like this is like yin and yang. We are a one-piece part. So see, I've been going to school. I've been in community college like 20 years. Like I'm committed to the game, but I just didn't know how school worked. You see, what I thought was like, I grew up with like games and stuff, so it's like you go to one and it's like you conquer the land, then you move to the next land, and you conquer the next land, and it's like you want to get them all like Pokemons, you know? So like there's this school district called Los Rios, and they got Folsom Lake College, Sex City College, American River College, and Casunas River College, right? So I like, you know what? I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna graduate from all four. Cause I thought that was like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like what I was thinking in my mind was like, I'm gonna be at the bar, I'm gonna be talking. Somebody say, "What do you do?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I do this." And they're like, "Well, did you go to school?" I was like, "Yeah, I got 4 degrees." And I thought like the pussy just getting moist. It's like, whoa, I got a smart one. But when you fill out application, like once you get past the first one, they don't give a shit at all. And they really don't give a shit about the first one. Like if you don't got a bachelor's degree, I'm tell y'all from experience, life does not get better. Like I wish I lived like in I wish I could have lived in the time where I could just work at the Ford plant, you know, just put cars together. Like, ooh, you see that Model T? You got to turn the engine. I don't know where I'm going with that. Ain't no like good job. I ain't been on stage about a month, so I'm just trying to put this shit together. All right. Let's put some ornaments on this tree. Y'all got some funny comics coming up. I hope I warmed up your spirit so y'all will laugh at these comedians. They're very cool people. They do comedy around town. Y'all ready for y'all first comedian? My knee don't work, but my ears work. Y'all ready for y'all first comedian? All right, y'all give it up for Josh Davis.
How we doing, everybody? Not good, I guess. Okay, not much response from me. That's fine. There's like one more comedian than there are people that are not on the show in here. So it's going to be an interesting time, y'all. I'm Josh. I'm turning 25 in 1 month. Yep, exactly. When I was 20, I broke up with a girl because I told her by the time I'm 25, I want to have $1 million. And I felt like she was holding me back. And now that I'm 25, I kind of want that girlfriend back, you know? It's not working out, guys, if we're being completely honest. My new girlfriend, she doesn't even want to say my name while we have sex because her brother and I have the same name. Yeah, and that's weird because I really want to call her my sister's name, right? Guys, get this. My sister's name, also Josh, okay? It's a real who's on first situation, all right? Honestly, don't even whisper to me unless you're trying to have sex with me. I feel like that's very misleading, you know. You could be saying anything like, "Sir, this is a library." I'm hard, you know. I'm ready to go. We could be on a plane, someone's taking over. They're like, "He's in the 3rd row. He's got a gun." And I'll be like, "Don't keep talking," you know. I would have edged 9/11, guys. That's fine. That's niche. That's weird. I honestly think I would have had autism if my dad wasn't so cool growing up. Just ride this one out with me, guys, all right? When I was younger, I would do things where I'd be like, "Hey, Dad, are we going to the park today? Are we going to the park today?" And I would whisper things back. And my dad would be like, "Cut that out right now," you know? And now I'm like a normal functioning human being in society, and I don't do that. Right? All right, guys, it's going to be a slow-moving one right here. Honestly, I think autism's like an STD. I'm not getting tested. That's for damn sure, all right? Everyone's already got it, you know. I'll just assume I've also got it. Let one of my friends get tested. They could tell me how hard it's going to be for them to get laid in the future. Right, guys? Some of you are holding back on me. Autism is exactly like an STD. If you have either, there's a high chance you love trains. All right, guys, all right. I actually went on a date with a girl recently. We were in this place. There's a lot of loud music, a lot of lights, and I was getting a little uncomfortable. And I tried to explain that to her, and she said, if you get uncomfortable in situations like this, there's a high chance that you could have autism. And I told her, I think she was right, you know. She's like, "You can't yell like that in the Burger King. My uncle works here, you know." It was fine. You guys know the show, this is my last autism joke, I promise. You know that, do you guys know that show, Love on the Spectrum? It's like a dating show for people with autism. Did you know they do open casting calls and they reached out to me? Yeah, that's a weird way to find out a couple of things, you know? I was like, did my mom give you guys my number? That's what she did with the Army recruiter, you know? The Army recruiter called my mom. They were like, does Josh want to go to the military? She was like, you should ask him. You know, I'm in college, okay? And that's fine. So now I got the Army recruiter calling me, and I'm like, to be honest, guys, I just got this other email. It sounds like a way better opportunity. They think I have autism, but I think they're trying to get me laid, okay? I don't know. The military's funny, you know. It's like you could go to war to get free college, but if you're going to get in that good a shape, you probably could have become a stripper, you know. All right, y'all. We're working stuff out. That's fine. I'm bisexual. Yeah, just one A. You know, no applause. That's fine. It's a small room of homophobic people. That's fine. Keep it real quiet like I'm telling my dad again for the first time. That's fun. You know, we'll just relive that trauma. I don't know. Being bisexual is cool. You open it up to like the whole playing field, you know. Still can't get laid, right? I'm bad for both teams. I'm just getting walked every time. That was supposed to be like a gay joke for the straight people. It didn't really work, though. It's fine. Coming out to my dad was a weird experience. My dad was like a Republican dude from the Midwest. He was like, I'd get it if you were gay or straight, but I've never heard of that, you know. It was a learning experience for everyone. But the thing that stood out the most was he was like, I can't stand the idea of you walking around in my neighborhood sucking all this dick. And I was like, Dad, that's gay. That's gay, right? But it kind of sounded like he was starting a gay turf war, you know? He was like, you're not sucking any cock on my block. This is my block, you know? Coming out to my mom, completely different story. She was like, oh, my little faggot, you know? I remember the first time I was ever called that word. I was super insecure about my sexuality. I didn't really understand it at the time. And someone called me that from across a beer pong table, and I tried to slap them. You guys know what that looks like? I was like, you can't say that. Guys, that's so gay, you know? I could have pulled out a silk glove. That would have been less gay, you know? I don't know. It just doesn't work. I feel like I relate more to my dad. Like, I hate when people say that they're bi-curious. It's like, you're just thinking about gay stuff? Just do it, pussy. That's so gay, you know? Gayer than me. I'm don't even think about it. Just do it, you know? But that's fine. I feel like it would suck to think you're bi-curious, find out you're wrong. You know, one night you suck your first dick, you're like, oh, no. Yuck. I've made 6 inches of mistake tonight, guys. I regret all of it, you know? I feel like it's a lot like waiting for Santa, you know? At first, you're all pumped up to meet Santa. You wait like 30 minutes. You're like, when's this guy going to come? And then he comes and you cry. You're scared, you know? That's fine. Not relatable comedy, I guess, you know? We're working out stuff. We'll just throw a new one in here. Anyone in here a teacher? Thank God. All right. Teachers, they're getting screwed in this country. I feel like that's a very noble profession. You're going to educate the next generation of like future minds, and you're going to make enough money to sleep on a bench at a park. You know, that sucks that we do that as a society. And there's a no winning, you know, because you're going to have a student that's like super smart when you go to work, and one day he's going to grow up and he's going to like, instead of, you know, trying to make teachers make more money, he's going to create a bench that homeless teachers can't sleep on. All right, guys, that's a really new one. That's fine. That's totally fine that that's how that one went. We're going to rewrite it when we get out of here in about 2 minutes. I'm not a teacher. I've actually got 2 jobs. One of my jobs, I'm a catering driver. And the other day I was driving, I had 300 cupcakes in the back of my van. I stopped too fast. I ruined 250 of the cupcakes. Yeah. I've never felt more like that dumbass from the math problems, you know. Josh has 300 cupcakes. He ruins 250. What does he have now? Food stamps, you know. HPV, everything is so fast, guys. And so I got one job now. I'm a bartender. And the other day there was this lady sitting at my bar, and she was having a really good time. She looked over at me, and she was like, I'm having such a good time. Can you give me an excuse not to have to go back to work? And I was like, no problem. I actually rolled my ankle last week. I'll forward you that picture. You could forward it to your boss. You could convince her that you're a men's 13, you know. And she laughed with boyish charm, like these guys. And she was like, that actually reminds me of a story. My son was in Lake Tahoe hiking. He rolled his ankle. Turns out, not the true story at all. He was actually secretly gay and in bed with another man in Lake Tahoe. And his roommates were coming upstairs, and they didn't know, and he jumped out of bed so fast, he rolled his ankle. And I was like, that's a great story, you know, just outing your son, you know. And she was like, how'd you roll your ankle? And I was like, I was actually fucking your son in Lake Tahoe. All right, y'all. My name's Josh Davis. Give it up for Chris Green, Stab Comedy. Thank you, guys.
Y'all give it up for Josh Davis. Y'all ready for your next comedian? Woo! Yeah, Chris, we ready for the next one. All right, y'all give it up for Stephanie. Stephanie Rose.
All right, hello everyone. I would ask if there's any other Stephanies here, but I think I can answer that question because neither of you look like Stephanie. I'm just going to tell you, we, Stephanie, follow the rules of spiders. There's always one of us in a 10-foot radius, so I'm holding the fort down. So anyway, I'm going to tell you guys about the time I spent Thanksgiving in Budapest. It was about 10 years ago, and the trip began like every good trip, with your airline losing your luggage, right? So that's not actually the greatest part of the story, though. I did get the luggage the next day. But my friend and I was visiting a friend who was there with her then husband, or her now husband, and they were doing a semester abroad for law school. They decided that they wanted to do Thanksgiving with all of the Americans from the class, and that it would be a great idea to try and roast our own turkey. And I don't know if you guys have any thoughts on what it would be like to get a turkey in Eastern Europe in the dead of winter, but it's not very easy. So she managed to find the one turkey farmer in all of Hungary. And when he arrives the next day with the turkey, he's holding it it's in a garbage bag. And he has 2 teeth in his whole mouth. And they're not on the same side. How did he lose all those teeth? Does he eat his own product? We were a little worried, but we had to move on and continue. So we take the turkey upstairs, and my friend and I decided that we were going to salt brine the turkey. We thought we heard that's a way to, we'd never prepared turkeys ourselves. We've always had our families do it for us because we're spoiled little princesses. So we prepare a salt brine and get ready to pour it on the turkey and realize we don't have anything for the turkey. This is a 17-pound turkey. By the way, she asked this guy for his largest turkey. It's 17 pounds. And the salt brine was more liquid than the pan would hold. So we got the wise idea, well, we'll just put it back in the garbage bag. What could go wrong? Well, it took us a while to figure out what could go wrong. What happened is that we slowly desanitized her whole kitchen with briny turkey juice water. It was pretty gross. So, yeah, don't use garbage bags, used garbage bags, to brine your turkeys. So after we cleaned up that mess, we got to realizing, it's time to preheat the oven. Now, again, this is in Hungary, which is in Eastern Europe. I don't know if you guys are familiar with ovens in Eastern Europe, but they're not quite as big as ovens in America. In fact, let's see, a 17-pound turkey is like, what size oven do you think an Eastern European oven is? So we had to do a little trimming off the turkey, a little bit off the top, a little bit off the sides, and just shove it in. So we got the turkey in, the door mostly closes. We're like, okay, all right, good to go. The turkey's cooking. Everything's gonna be fine. Around the halfway point, we take the turkey out, or we get to take the turkey out, kind of yanking it out. It's rectangular now. And we go to rotate it, and fortunately, decided that we would, test it a little bit. It's done. Totally done. So this turkey cooked in half the amount of time. I'm going to tell you, conduction cooks way quicker than convection. So now we've got the turkey all the way cooked, and we didn't ruin Thanksgiving, you guys. So that's just one part of this story. The next day, it snows that night. The next day, it has a layer of ice underneath the snow everywhere. And we go to this place called Statue Park. And at Statue Park, I found out that tennis shoes don't have traction for layers of ice under snow. So I slipped and fell on my wrist really hard for like the 6th time in my life. I'm a little accident prone. So there I am at the bottom of these giant, like, picture this is 1 foot, that's another foot, feet this big, I'm not exaggerating, of Joseph Stalin. And they are just the remnant of what was a gigantic statue. This is all these old statues, Statue Park, from like bygone eras in the wars. So there I am, an American girl laying on the floor crying at Joseph Stalin's feet. It's just what he would have wanted. And we decide, okay, my wrist is probably broken. We got to go to the hospital. So we call a taxi, get to a hospital, which is when we find out that not speaking Hungarian way out in the sticks in Budapest is actually really difficult to communicate because none of the people who speak Hungarian speak English. But my friend was able to figure out pantomiming. No. Apparently not all hospitals have x-ray machines. That's how I found that out. And so we go to hospital number 2. Hospital number 2 is a weird place where every different department is separated by outdoor hallways full of weather. So I have to make sure to not slip and fall, which I did the rest of the trip just fine. I get inside with the 65 other 85-year-olds who've also slipped and fallen earlier that day. I'm the youngest person there by far. And they take one x-ray, decide, yep, it's broken, and slap the ghettoest cast on my arm that at TSA at the airport was certain was full of drugs. They were so certain that they tested me 3 times. Someone was like, no, that swab can't be right. And they made someone come out and do it again. But there were no drugs. It was just my disgrace. And that's the story of my Thanksgiving in Budapest. Thanks, guys.
Y'all give it up for Stephanie Ross. Did I not tell y'all we was going to talk about the snacks? The turkey. Y'all ready for your next comedian? Y'all give it up for Daniel Goldheimer.
What's up, guys? You guys doing good? We get a round of applause for Chris, guys, for being a wonderful host. Oh, man. I'm really stupid. It's something I've been coming to find about myself, and it sucks. I would rather not be stupid, so it's something I've been working very hard to change, you know? And I think the way that I get there is I start knowing more things. I think that's how you avoid being stupid. So I started paying attention to the news. A lot of things on there. I saw an article that said the first ever blind and deaf man completed a full 24K marathon. And when CBS reporters asked him how he managed to pull it off, he said, "Where am I?" All right, cool. That was the joke number 1. Next up, we got joke number 2. And then I'll do 3 after that. And we'll keep moving linearly until we reach the end. Is that all right with you guys? All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know. They say to get good at anything, you must fail. So how the hell do you get good at skydiving? Am I all right, guys? All right. I've been having trouble going to sleep lately. I've been suffering from insomnia a little bit. So I had the idea. I started going to sleep while holding a sword. I figured that would help, and it works better than most things. Surprisingly, it's they get like some kind of peace. You feel like you're like a warrior, like a samurai warrior that got like buried, after years of fighting. But all I did that night was smoke weed and play video games for 4 hours. And then I said it helped me get to sleep. That's not true. I smoked more weed and then went on Amazon and looked up how much to buy a spear. And I'm happy I spent my night that way, even though I didn't get any sleep. That's fine. Yeah, also, it's like you would think that it's a good idea, but it's not a good idea because it's sharp and you're not awake. But I didn't even really stab myself. I kind of got like the best, worst case scenario, but I woke up in the morning and when I like tried to get out of bed, it like nudged against the wall and went into my rib. And then I broke my rib. That happened. And when you break a rib, it like hurts to laugh, which sucks because that's the funniest way to break a rib possible. All right, yeah, that's my story about falling asleep with a sword. Next up, we got another thing that I'm gonna do. All right, you guys like squirrels? Can we get a round of applause for squirrels in here? Yeah, squirrels are fun little guys. This is a fun fact about squirrels: is they're completely immune to their terminal velocity. And if you're dumb like me, you don't know what that means. They can fall from as high as you could possibly imagine and just be fine. But I don't think squirrels know that about themselves. They seem anxious all the time. Like they're always like rubbing their hands together. Like they won't even save nuts for later. They like shove them into the back of their cheek and then just run around. I don't know. I like to think that every time a squirrel jumps from branch to branch, it's like fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, all right, it's fine. I'm a squirrel. This is what we do. Also, I don't think the guy who found that out about squirrels knew beforehand either. Like, they're going to frame it as an academic discovery. We all know it's just some fucking psychopath throwing squirrels in the air. It's like, guys, I promise this is science, I assure you. I left my lab coat at home, but this is... I have a degree for what I'm doing. Yeah, all right. I don't know. Octopuses. We'll pivot to another animal-related joke. I'm not even going to ask you guys if you like them. I feel like I used that one up. That's fine. They're fun. I like octopuses. A lot of this came out when I was like a wee young lad. They said that octopuses are the smartest marine creatures that exist. And how these scientists figure that is they would lock them in little mason jars and they could figure out how to unscrew the top and get out. And recently these same scientists started giving them those little buds to communicate with. And the first thing they said was, "Stop fucking locking us in jars. You assholes." Also, Daniel Goldhaber is really cool. I don't know where they got those buttons at, but they said that. Alright, you guys like the internet? Alright, cool. Yeah. The internet's fun. That's a fun thing. I try to not be judgmental, but you see some weird things on there. Like it's, I don't know, I found out yesterday that people can be sexually attracted to balloons popping, which, I said I wasn't going to judge. That's pretty weird. I think on the list. That's a pretty weird one. But I don't know. I guess my question is like, how do you come to find that out about yourself? You know, like, are you just in history class one day and they play the Hindenburg there? You're like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. All right. Yeah, that's my joke about a guy getting hard from the Hindenburg. Sweet. All right, we'll do some fun stuff. This is another news-related joke. This was a fun article I read about a man, a 30-year-old man, for his entire life he'd eaten nothing but box mac and cheese, which is really sad, you know, because if you think about, if you put that much time into a different craft, think of how much more accomplished he would have been. All right, I made a pun, and then I kept talking because I didn't place it at the end of my sentence. That's fine. We all do that sometimes. Is that relatable? Am I right, guys? All right. Yeah, how we doing time-wise? What are we? 2, 1.5. That's my favorite amount of time. I enjoy that time a lot. I've enjoyed this time with you guys so much, and I think I'll only continue to enjoy this 1.5 minutes. What are we at? All right, 1:15. So my favorite thing to do at the end of my set is for 1:07. I do nothing, and I just hang out here. So this is what I was thinking. You guys, because you guys came out to a comedy show, but you guys think of something funny, laugh at it, and then I'll hang out. Go ahead, do it. You got it? Come on. You guys suck. Come on. Think of something funny. Come on, you guys got 30 seconds. Come on. 29, 28, 27. All right, I'm going to leave. Thanks, guys. You've been very kind.
Y'all give it up for Daniel Goldhaber. Have we all learned what 1.5, 2 minutes is? We experienced that together. I feel like y'all should have gave him some more when he told y'all that he slept with a sword. Those very intimate details of somebody's life. It's a sharp detail. Y'all holding strong? We got 2 more comedians. Y'all holding strong with them giggles? Y'all gonna let them giggles go? Y'all gonna hold them in? If you hold them giggles in, when you get in the car, it's gonna bubble up. Then you're gonna have to ride home with the windows down. Y'all ready for your next comedian? Yeah, Chris, bring him up. Y'all ready for the next comedian? Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Y'all give it up for Thelonious.
What's up, Stab? Okay, y'all unenthusiastic. Me too, motherfuckers. I really like when Daniel was talking about, you know, fuck people who have a balloon fetish. It's like, damn, some of us like to nut to popping noises, okay? It's like, damn, why would you discriminate like that? Unfortunately, I was fucking late tonight. So disappointed in myself. I would try to go through the Fab 40s, forgetting that it's Christmas. And it's hella packed over there. Don't go over there, okay? Just full of fucking families. Fuck families, okay? That's why I'm not getting laid tonight, okay? Because daddy has to spend time with the family and drive the kids around to watch the fucking Christmas lights. It's like, damn, Hallmark-ass motherfucker. Good thing he's a sneaky link and I swallow his kids. I recently just split up from my partner of 14 years. Go ahead, clap for me. Thank you. Thank you. I need validation. I'm a middle child. Yeah, we split up. It's fucked up. And I think the most fucked up thing about it is I realized that I had a hoarding problem. Because when you go through all your stuff and you decide who gets what, it's like, damn, have we been trauma bonding all this time? Like, why do we have so much fucking stuff? And I don't have a lot of emotional attachments to things. Like, I just feel like life is temporary, so there's no point in really having, like, so many emotions about physical objects that don't make sense. But I think throughout the whole process, like, him giving me back something that I gave him when we first got together, that was the first time I had any type of emotion just sparked by that. Because he gave me back the bong that I first purchased when we got together. And it was a special bong, okay? This was our sex bong. We even named it Dr. Smooth Love because it was smooth hits to smooth love making, okay? And when that bong was out, I knew I was getting laid. Okay, and throughout our whole 14 years, that bong only got pulled out 3 times. So when he gave that shit back, I was like, oh, that kind of hurts. I was like, well, damn, I'm so glad that you can't give back the HPV I gave us, baby. Yeah, let's go. And his shit could clear up like mine. Yes, if you want to know, I'm still fucking raw. Or it could turn into dick cancer, which he's not using it anyway, so hopefully it turns to the later one. We could only hope. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not bitter at all. But we have a dog that we share together, and we decided to co-parent. And like we decided that we were gonna split up the days, right? And I don't know what happened in this custody battle, but I end up only getting the weekends with the dog. And I was like, that's fucked up. And I want more time. But he's always like super like a helicopter parent with our dog. Like he always wants to know what I'm feeding the dog. Am I walking the dog? Just extra shit. And I'm just all like, don't tell me how to raise my fucking dog when I have my dog on the weekends, okay? You get to have the dog at any other time, but I have my weekend, okay? You stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. And like sometimes we'll coordinate like drop-offs and shit. And like I feel like he'll be like rushing me and be all like, hey, when are you coming to get Axel? When are you coming? And I'm just like, chill, bro. Like, I'm running errands. The dog's still going to be there. Or where the fuck do you got to go, okay? Do you got to go somewhere to go be a hoe instead of being a good dog parent to your fucking dog? How dare you? Feel like a baby daddy a little bit. And last weekend when I had my dog, I accidentally dropped my bag of cocaine on the floor. And both me and my dog rushed it. And now there's 2 addicts in my house, and it's expensive. And I think I understand why he didn't want me to have the fucking dog in the first place. Let's see, what else I got for him? I'm kind of dating out here. It's horrible. I just got on the apps. I'm on Bumble. It's horrible. And I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, I didn't know that these apps really charge you to fucking pretty much be a hoe. Like if you want to go back to people's profiles or if you want to super like people and shit. And I'm all like, that's fucked up. I'm not even trying to pay. And you can always tell who's the broke motherfucker on the app, okay? Because they have their Snapchat or their fucking Instagram handle in the bio. And I'm just all like, okay, cool. I'm broke too, even though we're just both raw dogging this app. But my Snapchat is, and then just go ahead and send some nudes right after. So I'm looking for the hoes. I'm a Sexy Red fan. I'm looking for a hose. And I feel like a lot of like thicker guys go in my DMs, and I don't body shame. You know, I'm not fat shaming, but fat niggas and me, we just can't be, okay? And I believe that, you know, everybody deserves love except those niggas for me. Sorry. I need like a slender man, okay? I need a slender man who's athletic, who can move, because I'm just saying, like, I'm not the skinniest chicken in the world, but fuck. I mean, what are 2 fat niggas gonna do, okay? Especially when they want to be lazy during sex and they want to lay on top of you. It's like, how dare you want to lay on top of the lungs that my parents gave secondhand smoke to? That's so fucking disrespectful. Fucking asshole. I'm glad y'all like that. I am doing new stuff, so that's why. I recently downloaded the Tammy app. Any queer people in here besides me and Josh? Okay, 3 people. Awesome. Oh, yeah, and Stephanie. Okay, cool. We got a room full of queers. So I got on the Tammy app. Don't get on the Tammy app, guys. Don't get on the Tammy app. I got on there because that's where queer niggas meet queer niggas, right? And I had this guy, and he was in my DMs. We were kind of having a conversation and kind of linking. We were thinking about linking. And he was all like, hey, have you ever pegged a man? And I was all like, no, but it's on my list. And I was all like, but I eat ass though. And he was all like, no, that's gay. I was like, what? on the Tammy app where gay niggas come to meet other gay niggas. That's a little wild. He's like, nah, that's gay, but we should link up. I was like, nah, Bray. You know, for somebody who's looking for a homo shit, like, you're sounding kind of phobic. I can't fucks with you. Can't fucks with you at all. But I do have a list of people that I want to like date, I guess, or hook up with. I kind of want to date more of the like spiritual, astrological girlies, but not physically. More like esoterically. I want to fuck them. Only because I know the moose knuckle stank. I do, because those girls wear deodorant with no aluminum in it, and that deodorant is the weakest fucking deodorant ever. Okay, I fucking hate that shit, especially when it's like so fucking chalky white, but it's not doing anything. Okay, it's just letting the smell just fucking permeate even more. So that's why I'm just all like, I'm not going down there because I don't want to smell the garlic and onions I'm about to eat, and I just feel like, you know, I'm not a prude or anything, but just slap the pussy with some Vagisil before I come over. That's all I have to say. Just hit it with the wash. Hit it with the wash, okay? I eat pussy. Don't get me wrong. I gets down, but damn, some of y'all need to drink water and eat some dragon fruit. Is all I'm saying. It's out there. It's at Winco. It's out there. It's out there. I work in heating and air. Y'all know that? Okay, then y'all must not pay your smart bills. I work in heating and air, and I fucking hate it. I hate my fucking job, only because I have to deal with the most dramatic customers in customer service. Because when the furnace is not working or the AC is not working, people get fucking feral, especially white people, okay? And I've decided that I've stopped fucking with y'all 2 times out of the year, okay? And that is during the summer and January 6th, okay? Those are the only times I am not fucking with y'all. I will leave y'all alone, I swear to God. But I'm on what you call the front lines, so I always have to talk to people. And I hear all these dramatic-ass stories about why I need to send somebody out to fix their shit today. And I had one guy, he told me, he was all like, I need somebody out today. I'm all like, I can't do it, sir. Like, I can do tomorrow between this time in the afternoon, and we'll call you when we're on the way. And he was all like, you fucking bitch. I told you I need a technician out today. I have a calico cat who likes it at 75 fucking degrees in here. I was all like, oh, okay, am I the dumb bitch or are you? Because you just gave me your address and they don't even background check here, okay? So I'm absolutely gonna pull up and fuck you up and then fuck the cat up. Y'all both can get the pause, okay? Then I'm calling Front Street and they're gonna pick both you strays up, okay? So tired of them, tired. And like I had one couple on the phone, which couples, all the couples, y'all have to listen to me when I say this. Y'all both don't need to be on the phone when booking the appointment. And pro tip, the phones are digital now, so we can hear you in the background just as clear, okay? We both don't need you in the phone. And I had this husband and wife, and they're talking about they have illnesses, they're gonna die, they need somebody out, it's too cold in their house. And I was all like, I'm sorry, like we're booked up for the next 2 days. I can do Friday morning at this time. And I can hear her say, oh, we're dead. And I can hear the husband in the background, like right on the phone. He's all like, you just killed us. And then I can hear him running to the fucking computer and he's changing the beneficiaries on their life insurance. I kid you not. And I was like, God damn, well, if you niggas know you're gonna die, can you release the appointment so somebody who will be alive will be there? Because we need access to the thermostat and someone has to pay the diagnostic fee, okay? But that's my time. Thank you, Chris, for having me. I'm gonna bring your host back up. My name is Felonious.
Y'all give it up for Thelonious! Y'all got smut? Y'all been calling? We coming to our last comedian. I don't know about y'all, but my Google's gonna get spicy tonight. I've never heard the term moose knuckle, but I will learn everything about it tonight. Y'all ready for your headliner? Yeah, ready for a headliner? Give it up for Marcion Evans.
Yeah, give it up for Chris. Come on, y'all. Don't be weird and shy. We're gonna fucking party. We're gonna fuck. Oh, I have the microphone. I switched it. We're gonna party. Come on, keep clapping. Thank you. Thank you for indulging me. That's not my energy at all. We're gonna take it way down. We're gonna take it way down. We're gonna relax. This is an indica set right now. You guys ready for that? I thought it was funny. Thelonious said the couples and looked at y'all as if you guys could not be a cute couple. Come on, I can see it. Easy, this little kissy face. My girl Stephanie in the house. She talked about she had a ghetto cast in Hungary, which was, I was like, what, was the cast like part of UPN or something? Like, how ghetto was it? That was for Thelonious, because black people shit. Do you guys know what UPN is? Yeah? Okay, brother. He's like, oh yeah, I watched Homeboys from Outer Space before. You guys remember that? That was a throwback. Girl. Anyway, that's not what this is about at all. My name is Marcion. Just real quick before I even start, really, has anyone of the 7 people that don't know, have you met a Marcion before? Ever? No, I didn't think so, because I fucking killed them all, okay? I took them all out. I murdered them like Highlander the River. It was ritualistic. There can only be one, and it's me, okay? I'm the only Marcion you'll ever meet. And it's nice having a unique name, but there are drawbacks because people fuck my name up all the time. They'll call me things that aren't even in my name. They'll add letters. They'll say it weird. They'll call me Marcel, which I hate because it's way blacker. They'll call me things like Martian because apparently I look like the Predator. Some bullshit. My least favorite is when someone's texting me and it autocorrects my name from Marcion to Maricon. Some Spanish speakers. If you don't know what maricon means, that's like saying Marcion likes tacos, okay? Yeah, but he likes dick in his tacos. That's what that means. I don't hate Spanish. I actually love introducing myself in Spanish. It's a lot like describing a alternative chocolate milk drink, like a healthy drink, like a soy negro. You know what I mean? It could work. Anyone can swallow that. It's gluten free. Hell yeah. A little bit about me. I have a lazy eye. Can you guys tell? I work really hard to hide it, and it's especially challenging because I can't remember which eye it is. Yeah. I don't really care about having a lazy eye. It's all like having a unique name, a unique feature to yourself. But people do things that upset me. Like I'm talking to someone, I'm making eye contact, and all of a sudden they hit me with one of these. And I want to yell at you, but then I'd have to cover my eye like a pirate, and those aren't respectable. You know, that's not going to instill fear in you, okay? And it makes me a little self-conscious because nothing makes a woman orgasm evaporate faster than seeing a loose marble roll around in its socket. You know what I mean? Like I asked him, eat him up from the back. With my luck, we'd have like powers like X-Men, and I'd have laser vision with a lazy eye. I'd fuck around, cut my dick off one day. Yeah, all right. Only Stephanie likes this one. I like it. I'm trying to explore myself. I'm what you might call a different kind of brother. You know, I'm the kind of brother that has to practice in his car before he talks to other black people. Like, what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Nigga, please. I got to figure out the intonation. I mean, I'm just going to say, it's like, it's hard to pop out and show niggas when you look like the love child of Milli Vanilli. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, like, show up and evoke real nigga energy, but I have to do a hair flip to do it, and it's not working. I am redefining stereotypes, I think. I'm breaking stereotypes. I'm glad you guys are excited for my breakthroughs in society. I'm out here dating a white woman. I'm actually dating 2 white women, okay? That don't have a job. Neither of them they don't got a job, you guys. I have 2 jobs, one for each white woman. I'm supporting them with my dick and this money, no. It's funny, though, because they be sitting on my couch, not working, and when we argue, they tell me, shut up and let me borrow your car. Like, that's my dynamic. I'm waiting for them to pick me up right now, matter of fact. That was supposed to be the funniest part of the whole joke. Anyway, I feel like I don't know, man. I'm doing a lot of look like jokes. I feel like I look like a house nigga if slavery still existed right now. Like, does that? Nope. You guys know what slavery is? Do you guys know what niggas are? There are some in attendance. I got you, bro. Represented. No, I do this. I'm not trying to get too political, okay? It's very politically charged time, right? Like a lot of people talking about politics. I don't really have that much of a political opinion besides I think slavery's bad, and that does not make me woke. All right, you're not woke just because you think slavery is inherently bad. I'm not really mad at the forefathers, but I do wonder what they would think of the day and age, like not just of our country, but of the world. And I think there's two prevailing thoughts, okay? Stick with me. I think the first thought is, wow, look at all the advancements in technology and society and globalization. Good job. Okay, I think that's the first thought. The second thought would be, wow, you let them in the building now? Because of that racism, they weren't woke. The slavery still, okay. I just don't blame Benjamin Franklin. You know, he's not totally blameless. Like, he didn't know what we would become. He had no idea we'd have 6'10" black redheads like Blake Griffin slam dunking everybody. He didn't know that there'd be a fusion, okay? He didn't know that. He didn't know what ablation was. He never met a Filipino in his life, mostly because the Golden State Warriors hadn't started playing yet. But I'm not too worried about like who the president is as far as like what's going to happen in our country with the future. I'm more worried about who is going to be parenting these fucking kids, because I don't have kids. I'm a millennial, but I am around other millennials that are having kids, and there's no hope for us. It's all bad. Don't breed. Are you a millennial? Have you been nutting in women? Fuck, dude. That's you fucking up. I already know you're fucking up, okay? No, you look responsible. You can take care of that beard. It doesn't smell weird. I was with my coworker who's a millennial. He's a dad. And I kid you not, he was talking about his son having a temper tantrum, and he described it as his son being on one. Like, what? Like, you're raising this child and you're mad that he was getting hyphy at the crib? Was he thizzing off the breast milk? Like, I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of hope for where we're at right now. Mostly because, like, we have young fathers. We have young grandfathers, too. Like, I don't have a young grandfather. I have an old grandfather. I have one grandfather that's really old. He's dead. Hella old. No, like, my grandpa is cool. He's an old grandpa, but you can still teach him things. Like, we just got him to stop saying Arab and Oriental. It's major progress. He'll still say it, you know, but he'll correct himself. He's like, oh, my bad. No, I can't imagine having a young grandpa that was, like, born in the 70s or some shit like that. Like, his best grandfatherly advice when we're at Baskin Robbins, I'm asking, hey, Grandpa, what flavor should I get? And all he has to say is, I'm going to get mine. You better get yours. Like, I don't have my pager, Grandpa. I don't know what that means. Like, if his biggest tribulation in life was running out of Alizé during Freaknik 97, I'm not going to listen to his advice. I said Freaknik kind of weird, huh? You can answer. It's just us, guys. It's all right. It's all right. My grandpa, he's dope, though. He didn't know how my hair worked. I have to teach him certain things, but I don't want to be like an over-explainer. Like, sometimes he'll be like, sweep her off her feet. And I was like, that's nice of you want to switch gender roles by doing the sweeping, Grandpa, but it's bold of you to assume their gender, you know? Like, they didn't like that. Fuck. My grandpa didn't understand how my hair worked. Like, I have dreadlocks. I grew this. This is all me, okay? It's not a weave. It's not a wig, but that's what he thought. He thought I was wearing a wig and get my hair done like how my aunties and my mom gets done, and which is a hell of a way of finding out your grandpa thinks you're a bitch. Yeah, I told him if I'm going to be a bitch, Grandpa, I'm going to be a bad bitch, okay? I'm glad you're laughing because now he thinks I'm trans, okay? He didn't understand what direction we were going with that. I do think about what if I was a father, and I would think I would raise my children how I was raised as a potentially autistic black child in the 90s. Because you guys may not know this. Black parents in the 90s didn't understand or believe in autism. They thought you were disobedient or hyperactive. Okay? The cure, though, for autism in that case was sit your ass down. It worked every time. I saw so many corners just standing there. No. I don't know. This is a high thought that's creeping in my mind about this. Like, if I was a father, I would want to be like a special type of father. I want to really like try to like make my mark in the world with my son. I don't know if that's a good thing. Is that bad? Maybe. And there's a time machine. There's an aspect of like there's a question, high question that people say, what would you do with a time machine? And people talk about all types of things. There's like I'd go back and find the girl that got away or some other weak ass bullshit. A high thought is I would go back and kill Hitler. Would anyone? Any Jews in the house? There we go. Circumcision. No. I feel like that's a waste of a time machine trip. I would go back and take little baby Hitler and I would raise him as my child. And I saw some eyebrows go up. I was like, oh shit. I mean, I think it'd be all right. I would take him and I'd raise him like a little. Can you imagine a little baby Hitler with like Urkel fade, with the glasses? That would be cute. I could make it work. You know, like if he was a good boy, I'd let him get SS in his eyebrows. I think it'd be fucked up because he would grow into his mustache. It would still be that fucked up little mustache thing. You can't help that. But I think it'd be cute, like raising Hitler on like orange Nickelodeon tapes and Mountain Dew commercials, getting him a little K-Swiss fit head to toe. That would be like, you can imagine like a tracksuit Hitler. That'd be cute. That would be cute. And if he was raised in the 90s, that means he grew up in the era of SoundCloud rappers, in which case his name would probably be Young Dolph. I know it's taken, but you know, he's white, so it's appropriation of in this bitch. Young Dolph. I don't know. If he did go back in time, I had to take my boy back, and he still, like, did it, right? I hope that he would use Nickelodeon slime instead of gas. Seems a little bit more humane. And at the end, he'll do a speech. Did I do that? They like the racism part. Hell yeah. I just need to ask real quick, because I can't see all of a sudden now. Where are the white people at? Not just racially ambiguous quarter Latinas. White people, I see you, girl. I know. I see the curlies. White people, make some noise. White people, make some noise right now. Even the Jewish ones. Come on. Now, I like to really ask that question just to check in, because white people like to wear camouflage indoors for no reason. You know, I want you to feel safe. I don't know what's hunting you, but you're safe here. I know I look like the Predator. We said that already, but no. I know what I really look like outside of this shirt that's 3 sizes too small. Look at me. I'm busting out the fucking seams right now. I'm fucking thick. I know what I look like, because whenever I stand next to a door at a bar for too long without saying anything, motherfuckers start handing me their IDs. Yeah, like I'm the bouncer, and I hated it at first until I realized I can just frisk people and take money. I've been touching titties and taking 20s for months now, and it's awesome. Haven't caught a case. I know I've been hanging out with white people, maybe too much. I don't know, but they've been. Sorry, not too much white people. Are you on my side still, whites? Yay, she's your spokeswoman. I like hanging out with my white friends because they put you on to new like things and tasks that you don't usually, like hobbies and shit. Like, I know how to do taxes now. Thank you. One of my favorite new activities I've been doing with my white friends is something, I don't know if you guys fuck with it, called hiking. We some hikers out here. I don't know all the rules yet. You guys got to tell me the rules, because I've been on hikes and I don't know when we're supposed to finish. You know, I don't know if it's when we run out of trail mix or if someone gets a sunburn or what, but my friend did teach me something to keep me safe on a hike. It took the whole hike to do it, but he taught me, and it was fun. It was like a triplet. If it's shiny, it'll hurt your hiney, right? If it's hairy, it's a berry. Leaves of 3, leave it be, right? And I like that he gave me notes. I hated the fact that he had to rap it to me for me to understand. That shit was not dope. But all right, it's all right. He's an ally. He's invited to the barbecue. Hiking does remind me of Lord of the Rings. You guys ever do Lord of the Rings? You ever watch that? It reminds me of a few things. I would be better at hiking if I put more time into it, I think. I'd get the better equipment. I feel the same way also about anal sex. There's 3 couples in here. Don't get weird about butt stuff, guys. No, I think I would know that, you know, the ins and the outs. I would get better equipment. I would know what path to take if I was better at anal. It's a dirt path, guys. And it does remind me of Lord of the Rings, because if you think like I think, Sam and Frodo were definitely doing anal on their hike from the Shire to Mordor. They were fucking each other. They were using the One Ring as a cock ring. Are you a Lord of the Rings fan? Because you're not fucking with this at all. You're over here staring at the distance. Are you thinking about? Is this you thinking and fantasizing about Sam just Mr. Frodo just pounding Frodo's sweet little booty hole? You know, Hobbit's booty holes taste like boysenberry punch. I get it though, because hobbits are sexy, categorically so. You can't get short, thick, hairy, big ass feet in one package. You got to go to Middle Earth for that, okay? And I know they're sexy because why else was Gandalf coming back each summer with weed and fireworks? He's over here trying to pluck these sexy ass hobbits for fellowships with 5 other guys on a hike. Okay, all right, you guys are with me. I am nerdy. You guys have been picking that. I'm a little nerdy. I like nerdy shit. One of my favorite things to do is checking out Star Wars fans. If you're a Star Wars fan, give me one of these right now. You guys, only the real nerds say, "Hey, that's Star Trek." Yeah, Star Wars is dope. I liked watching it, rewatching the movies, but recently I rewatched the whole shit, watched series and shows, and now I have beef with George Lucas because with all these shows and all this money, all these millions of dollars on each of these projects, George Lucas can ever only afford one black person per movie. Think about it. Where are we, George? Did we lose the war of segregation in the stars? Are we on the south side of the galaxy? Like, I don't know. They tried to trick us with Darth Vader, right? Because technically, he was big and black. But we found out later that he was just a skinny white kid from the desert doing space face. Space is the blackest thing there is. It's highly offensive, okay? The blackest thing, I'll give it to him, the blackest thing Darth Vader did was he got a white woman pregnant. That was pretty black. And I'll go one further. He was absent from the children's life for like 20 years. That was pretty fucking black. He was trying to get in there. He could say nigga at that point. He's like, hey, Luke. I was like, nah. Anyway, okay. I don't know. I just wish that we had, like, Lando Calrissian, we had him. That didn't really count. Billy D. Williams, because he had a perm. That's the rules. That didn't count. Okay, I don't care how you dress it up. Jar Jar Binks and the Gungans are not intergalactic Jamaicans just because their ears look like dreadlocks. Misa, no. Okay? They gave us one. I just wanted one, and they gave us one. They gave us Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu, a brother on the Jedi Council. It made me feel like I got Obama first term all over again. You know what I mean? But then they gave him a grape-flavored lightsaber, guys. Do you know what that does to us? That sent us back 1,000 light years. I don't know. We talked about it a little bit. Any Mexicans in the house? I keep looking at you like, are you not Mexican? All right. Are you Mexican? Don't do the lazy eye thing. You know I'm talking to you. There's nothing but white people around you. Cochina, okay? Traviesa. I know some Spanish shit, nigga. They got Mexican people fucked up, okay? I was going to tell both of y'all, but it's just her. Because he don't want to claim his Chicano side, apparently. Because they made Mexican people in Star Wars, they made you guys the help. I know, it hurts. I didn't do it. I didn't make the rules. But George Lucas made Mexican people the droids. I haven't convinced you. You're going to sit there and tell me that my boy, C-3PO, is not sitting in a permanent cholo stance. You going to tell me that? And his only job is to be the translator? Come on. They got my boy R2-D2 going around whistling, fixing doors, wearing Dodgers colors, and he's not Mexican? Come on, no mama's way. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't think they needed another Mexican since they already had a guy named Chewie in their crew, but here we are. That was for you. No one knows the Chewie. Chewie's for Ernesto, right? Are you not that Mexican? Well, awkward. I was really relying on that last punch to get me off the stage. Now I gotta stay until I get it. All right, no, I'm just joking. I do want to say one more last thing about TV. You guys remember when TV was good, right? It was just, just black and white. It was simple. Just black and white, no Mexicans. All right, that's good enough. Hey, 3 cheers for racism. Thank you, guys. And give it up for Chris. Give it up for Stab. Give it up for all the comics you said. Love you guys. Bye.
Y'all give it up for Marcio Neves. Y'all give it up for yourselves. Y'all was like a very shy, rambunctious crowd. I seen the way you did that when he said, "What a white people at?" You said, "Yeah." You made my night, sir. Did y'all have fun? Was it worth your entertainment dollars? You ain't gonna find a cheaper drink. You ain't gonna find a cheaper giggle. I like to leave people with a coupon or tip that will improve their lives. So I want to let y'all know we learned about what was it? Was it 2 minute 1:30? We learned about the time and shit. It's 10:16. This doesn't have to be the end of your night. It is Free Fry Friday at McDonald's. I see some couples. See, for the free fries, you gotta spend $1. But you can spend that $1 on some ice cream. And you lick the ice cream, and then you eat the fries, so it go like warm, cold, warm, cold. It's like an aphrodisiac. Then you get to the house, it's like, yeah, we did that shit. Give it up for Jesse, the owner of Stab. Give it up for y'all. Y'all been a cool crowd. I enjoyed y'all. This Spotlight Comedy every third Friday of the month. We'll be here at 9 p.m. So come on back and get some giggles. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Alrighty, that is it for us for the evening. Thanks for coming out. We've got improv and stand-up tomorrow, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 4 shows. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream every gosh darn thing we do. Hope to see you back here again soon. Have a good night, everybody.